Right, hello everyone, this is the Dooder cast, the #1 podcast in Biker Wall, and I'm here again with Howdy Doody and Lawyer Skabid.
Hey.
And today we're doing a My Hero Academia tier list. So as you can see, there's 150 plus characters and we're all going to rank them from. So with this first one, I'm going to explain it. It was SS tier, but I've just put it as W character. So basically, we get to pick one character each that none of us can negotiate about. So it's basically just like, we've all got a different favourite character, you can put your favourite character in there. So, kind of just scroll through the ones we've got. We've got some, like, absolute fodder-ass characters. Like, for instance, whoever the fuck this guy is, or girl, I don't know. You've got...
That's the last that spawns in at the end.
You've got Tomura Shigaraki's father. You've got Tomura Shigaraki's sister.
What about the guy that turns his body into cameras?
Oh wait, is he on here?
He's just a bit below. Yeah, he's just doing from fucking Tomura's sister. Like,
where's Tomura?
8 down or some shit.
Oh yeah, the camera guy!
Yeah,
shows up for one episode, and he's there. There's a
and then there's the guy who's in charge of the agency, underneath Kenya Ida.
But yeah, we'll just go through them as, like, from start to finish. And so we've got, obviously, the one I just explained, S tier, which is just good character. A tier, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, bar the first one. And then we've got the don't remember tier, because I can't lie, there are characters like whoever the fuck this nitty is. Some, I don't know who she is.
Ash from Pokemon, bro.
Ash Ketchum from Palatown. But yeah, we'll start off with Eraserhead. I would say personally, I'd put him A tier.
S.
If I hadn't seen My Hero Vigilantes, I would have went A tier, but in Vigilantes, I'd say he's an S tier, because of the way he's fucking piecing up the fucking knuckle duster.
It's My Hero Academia, it's not Vigilantes. There's no Vigilantes characters in here, so we've got to judge it off of My Hero Academia.
If we're talking about importance in terms of like story development and stuff,
with importance and stuff like that, then yeah, I would probably put him S tier. But like, I'm thinking development-wise, because yeah, he develops a bit, but it's not throughout the story. It's like from season 1 to season 4, I'd say he develops, and then it's just the same throughout.
I think, to be honest, and if we're being really, really open about it, he would be a lot higher up if he decided to develop his character when he was the homeroom teacher, rather than just his importance in the final wars against Shigaraki and all.
Well, not even that. Obviously, there's his importance and stuff like that. I mean, his quirk, I'd definitely put S tier, because without the the Charlie Kirk, without the quirk cancelling, they probably wouldn't have been able to beat Shigaraki in the Coffin in the Sky. You know what, yeah, I'd say S tier. I'd say he's an S tier character. I agree with you there. Should we settle on S tier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's D tier. S tier. Next one. All for one.
Wrong fucking tier, man.
You know what? He's a really good villain.
He does the villain job well.
Yeah, but then also, I don't like the fact he just randomly decides to take over.
I forgot to say at the start of the video that there will probably be spoiler warnings for this podcast. So if you haven't watched My Hero Academia from the first to the last season, and probably, you know, Vigilantes and the movies and stuff like that, you should probably click off, because we will be giving opinions across probably most of it.
Basically, what we're saying is you're bummy as fuck. And you
By the way, Alex, can I ask you to put the link for this fucking tier list in the Discord so I can get it up myself so I can see it a bit better?
Yeah,
no.
I can do that.
You can watch the stream.
Copy.
Well, I kind of barely see the stream properly.
You've got glasses on, mate. You can see.
It's like this big.
There you go. I've sent you it.
Cheers.
Anywho, in terms of All for One.
You see, I wouldn't know where I would put him, because he does the, like, the villain, like the antagonist, so well. And I mean, in my opinion, his OST is eerie as fuck. So I would take that into account as well.
I think personally, STI.
It depends on if you're putting, because obviously there's no character development for him because he's just that's who he is. He's the villain.
Yeah, but at the same time, it does also say that he's only actually chasing one foe because he wants to be with his brother.
Yeah, but that's just depthing in the story. That's not character development. It's not like he becomes bad to good. He's just a cunt the whole story. But then again, you've got a kind of, I'd say personally A tier because he does the villain role well.
No,
he's got his thing. It's just, in my opinion, I don't really like the fact he just randomly decided to come back and take over Dunga's body at the very end.
Yeah,
that's what spoils him a bit for me.
Yeah, but then again, it was always hinted at though that Tomura was going to be his next vessel. You know, first he had his corpse transferred over, then he was saying like, look, if I die, Tomura, I will become Tomura Shigaraki. So it's not like it's out of the blue. Right, anywho, I'd say cemented at A tier. I wouldn't put him S tier because, I mean, yeah, he does villain well, but as a character himself, there's no, like, obviously there's, like, plot development for him, but there's no character development at all. Right, next one. Matthew, you have a field day with this. All Might.
Definitely S tier. You can't realistically, unless it's like Izuku, realistically, in my opinion.
I mean,
no one has as good a morals as All Might.
Yeah, I get that.
He's the symbol of peace.
But you know what throws us off?
Academia,
you know what throws it off for us?
But at the same time, when All Might retires, that's when society loses faith in heroes. So
yeah, that's because he's
retired. That's just plot development. That I wouldn't say that's got anything to do with his character.
No, yeah, that's fair enough.
But what I would say that throws it off for us is in the fight with All For One, where his character just completely crumbles as soon as he mentions Tomura Shigaraki being Nanashimura's grandson. And it's like the whole story, he's just this cemented, the symbol of peace, the best hero in the fucking story. Yet he crumbles on like mental stuff, and that's what gets it for me. I mean,
think it was just that mental thing there, because he knows that
it was a one instance
from our family.
You know what? I would put him S tier. Would you put him above or below Aizawa?
I'd say about the same as Aizawa, so I'd just put him right next to him.
Yeah.
I'd probably put him above just because of how he's point of him being the symbol of peace.
Next one.
Society loses faith.
Best Genist. Personally, I couldn't give a flying fuck about the character.
B, because he does have Gigantamax.
My opinion on him is, I mean, he gives Bakugo a haircut. He's basically used as fodder for Hawks in the whole, like, what is it called? Not the League of Villains, but the one afterwards with Redestra and stuff in. The Paranormal Liberation Front. I think it's something.
Yeah.
It's something to do with that. The fact he's used as fodder just to prove that Hawks, fucks with them. And then after that, all he does is in the final fight when Bakugo gets fucking twatted, he just sits there and goes, "Oh, great explosion, murder god dynamite. This can't be happening. No, you can't die," and stuff like that. And that just pisses us off. I just don't think he's a good character.
I think to mention as well though, like,
and do you know when he comes back, when they fight at the Gunga Villa, and he comes back out of the plane with all of the like fabric and stuff like that? I think that's underwhelming. I think it's meant to be like a big thing, like, oh, it looks like he's not dead and stuff like that, but it was just underwhelming for us. It's like, oh, he's back.
Because you didn't really give a shit about him at that point.
Yeah.
Oh no,
he's also very late for all of the
fight. I'd say I'd put him at E.
I'd say D, just because
I'll agree with D.
He did have one good moment against.
With this next character, I don't know what her name is, but she's the prom queen, and she has three appearances. Once in a changing room, another at the fucking fashion pageant thing, beauty pageant, and then she bursts through the wall with fucking Bakugo in the last couple of episodes.
I reckon she can go an F because
yeah,
I don't just give a shit about that.
She's not exactly a. She's just that.
Bubble Girl on the other hand.
Bubble Girl, right? So it is Bubble Girl, isn't it, for this one? The one that worked alongside Night Eye. Don't give a goon our opinion.
But bro,
because you've got to think of it in reality, right?
She's the most useless fucking sidekick I've ever met in my life.
What does she do?
Not really. She managed to get very good. She managed to get a lot of information on the fucking Chisei Hasakai. I mean, yes, fucking Lemillion and Deku also get some information, but she ends up finding out where they're based.
If you paid more attention, it's fleshed out that the centipede guy gets a lot of the information. She kind of just does.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think that she's as useless as the fucking prom queen, but I don't think she's as useful as fucking Best Genius. So I think it'd be E.
E.
Nah, she's more useful than Best.
Well, you can shut up because you're coming from a Gunnar opinion. I'm agreeing with E. Because design wise, yes. Plot wise, no.
Why is Harry Deany pulling that face?
Right, we've got Burning next.
Burning, I'd say, is a lot better than Bubble Girl because she actually does quite a bit in Endeavor's agency.
I like her character just because she's on the same wavelength as Bakugo.
Yeah.
But she also has
one of the main reasons I really
contribution as well towards the Toya/Dabi fight. Like before the Todoroki family step in, it's the sidekicks. Like the flaming sidekicks or whatever they're called that step in. So I think Burning would at least go B tier.
At least B.
Yeah, I'd say B tier because she's obviously not up there with All For One because All For One is the villain of the story, but she does a good job of being the sidekick.
Yeah,
and they do flesh out our character quite a bit. Next one, and I'm gonna say this: no Guna aspects, character.
Now I'm not going to with Kami. Yes, character-wise. Technically, character-wise, she shows up like once to say that Hawks is a total risk king. Because previously that was actually Toga.
Yeah, but I think
not Kami. So that doesn't really represent her character.
I think you've got to take that into our account as well. Actually, no, because the personality was completely different.
No, because it's not her. Exactly.
She's basically.
I mean, I will give her. She's really funny.
She's a more heroed out version of the fucking beauty pageant queen.
Yeah. But then also she's actually no, because she has the fucking appearance that the fucking.
But then again, you've also got to think that a quirk saves fucking Hawks in the last fight.
Yes, a quirk does save Hawks in fucking Dark Shadow and that.
I'd say she is useful.
I'd say she's about as useful as Best Genius.
I'd say I'd put her below Best Genius.
If not more useful.
Yeah, do you reckon that's fine?
I
wouldn't put her above because
I'd say she's about.
Because
it's not the same girl that fucking Deku gets flagged.
Fucking Bakugo and Todoroki get their licensing exams though.
No, my point is here is
against the
Best obviously Best Genius, like his role in the story was of course cemented, and him and Edgeshot of course help the character development of Bakugo and turn him into like a better person. So I'd say I'd keep him above Kami.
Not to mention that Hawks is a total risk cake.
Next one, Cementos.
Cementos. Put him in D.
He builds.
I like his character, but it's not used enough.
I think his character design's funny. But we're going off of like plot relevance
To be
here,
fair,
and, like
he
what they
builds
bring to the actual
It's
pretty
very
much
story.
useful. They
everything.
don't utilise his quirk enough as well.
Yeah, they don't utilize
Yeah.
enough.
You see, you've got to
No, I'd say
think
he's
of it
worth
though,
a
because
C
he
I'd
builds
say he's better than Best Genius.
he builds all of the dorms. He comes in clutch.
He builds all the dorms. He builds the fucking sports festival.
Yeah, he did a lot of the manufacturing for the Coffin in the Sky. Him and Yayarozu made most, if not all, of the raw materials for the Coffin in the Sky. And then you've got his quirk was also powerful enough to stop a full powered smash and Todoroki's ice and flames. He was able to, stop them. So I'd say he's got a decent quirk. But I don't know where I would rank him.
Put him in C.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put him in
C. In my opinion, he's more useful than Best Genius.
Yeah.
Yes, Best Genius technically has more plot relevance, but then he's more useful to the story.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Then we've got this.
After the story technically finishes up, he does the big part of the restoration afterwards.
Yeah.
After the fucking awful one's dead.
Now
him and the guy who, for some reason, has the quirk to just make roads.
Yeah. The centipede guy. I don't have an opinion on him, because he's not exactly shown very much. I think Bubble Girl gets more screen time than the centipede guy. I know he takes over the Night Eye Agency.
Yeah.
But other than gathering intel...
I'd put him below Bubble Girl, personally.
Yeah. Because he's got more relevance than the prom queen. But fucking Bubble Girl gets more screen time, as far as I know. You see, this is how we're meant to put a fucking... This is a news reporter.
Isn't this the civilian that just ignores the... Oh, no, it's the news reporter.
It's the news reporter. Do you know when Tomura Shigaraki infiltrates UA and Shineli gets crushed by the gate?
Yeah.
That's who that is.
I'd put her in fucking E. She can go in E. Low E as well. She can go as low in E as possible.
Why wouldn't you put her in F?
She's more relevant than the prom queen.
I'd say put that above the. I'd say put that above the if it's gonna work.
Actually, yeah.
There. Yeah. Hit now. I don't remember this guy.
He's more relevant than that fuck-ass prom queen.
Yeah, because when it comes to like plot relevance, it was her character that kind of allowed them to explain the whole defense system for UA. So I guess she has got plot relevancy. And if I remember rightly, she's also the one that
villains infiltrate the USJ.
And she's also the one in the helicopter, I think, with Ochako when fucking Deku delivers the final blow. Where's the Skibid guy?
Is that not the one that also says that she forgot to pick up the battery though, so she couldn't record the fight?
I cannot remember.
Yeah, because I swear she was in the helicopter recording the
I'd say FTR is completely fine, because I don't even think you get a name in the story. She's just the news reporter. This guy, I don't even recognise him.
No, neither.
Do you think we'll just put him in Don't Remember?
He shows up in the last episode. Yeah, I don't remember. The next guy, though, that's just literally Kirishima's hero.
Yeah. So I'd say he has plot relevance because Kirishima's whole personality... Pardon me. His whole, like, personality strings off of Crimson Riot. The whole, like, manliness, chivalry act.
Can I be honest with her?
Anything there.
Yeah, you don't see him bar the poster and like an interview, but he's relevant in the.
I think it'd be E.
Yeah.
I'd put him below E.
I'd say.
He's still technically
do you reckon
more relevant than the other two.
I don't think he's more relevant though.
I think he's more relevant than the centipede guy. Because obviously, if it wasn't for like, this is obviously a biased opinion for me because I like Kirishima. But I think if it wasn't for Crimson Riot, he wouldn't they wouldn't have fleshed out Kirishima. Well, either that or it just would have been a bit weird for him to be like have the whole manly chivalry act. So I'd say put him in between. Next one is I don't know her name, but she's the one that Toga fights in My Villain Academia. The one that wants to get like a ton of
She's
intel.
only really relevant to me.
She's literally only relevant for a couple.
Relevant to make Toga realise she can use people's powers if she really loves them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. But then again, that's still a lot of plot relevance in my opinion, because Toga, like in the last fight, uses fucking twice as quirk for the Sadman's Parade. Yeah, and she also uses Ochako's ability to actually murk whoever she is. So for building another character,
if it wasn't for her, Jack would be dead.
Yeah. So for building another character, she's very relevant.
I'd put her just above Crimson Riot then, because Crimson Riot's basically the same thing, except
Now we've got Dabi or Toya Todoroki.
Oh, Dabi, I'd put in at least
I want Owen's opinion.
That's my SS lockdown.
What? Dabi's your SS tier?
Yep, and I can explain why as well.
Yeah, go on.
He's got better. He's got more firepower than Endeavor, who's known to have the strongest fire quirk in Japan.
Yeah.
He bases himself based off getting redemption on his dad for the traumatic childhood that he had.
Yeah.
And the character development.
You know what? That's a fair point. He has a lot of character development. Because he goes from, just joining the League of Villains. I find it
really funny that he's constantly carrying a fucking bottle of hair dye with him.
Yeah.
Without sounding big-headed, he came in because of Stain's influence, but he then also, if it wasn't thanks to All for One being behind the main operation,
I think it explains something. I might be talking complete shit here, but when he comes in and says he was can't let him moving the spray bottle. It's pissing us off having it in the background. I think the fact that he says he came in off of Stain's ideology was just to get into the League of Villains. I think the whole reason he wanted to be in the League was because of their involvement with the likes of Endeavor and All Might and stuff like that. Because a lot of his revenge is also ties to All Might. Because, of course, if it wasn't for All Might, Endeavor wouldn't have been so pushy.
Wouldn't have been a dick.
Yeah, exactly. Because he was having kids to make someone better than All Might. But yeah, I agree that SS tier for Dabi. You've given a good point there.
Another point as well, though, is a lot of people fucking talk about Shigaraki's development and his traumatic childhood as well. But he has pretty much the same story, if not a little bit harsher.
I'd say keep
Shigaraki's.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd so that's Owen's W character. SS tier is for Toya Todoroki.
Wait.
Mr. Daddy Issues.
Next is fucking Dark Shadow specifically.
What is there another one for Tokuyami in here?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Yeah, down at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
See next to the guy with the green ass hair.
Yeah, Tokuyami's there.
So specifically
Dark Shadow. Do you reckon we'll put Dark Shadow in? Do you reckon we'll just lump them in together?
Yeah,
Dark Shadow and Tokuyami.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll move Tokuyami up here then, so I can move them at the same time. What would we say about Tokuyami?
I reckon he's a good character.
D.
I just reckon he idolises Hawks a bit too much.
Yeah.
D. He needs to stop idolising Walks, bro.
No, I wouldn't put him D. I wouldn't put him D tier. But I wouldn't put. You see, I'd put him B personally.
Yeah, I'd put him B because he does come in clutch in the final war quite a bit against All for One. Like he's a decent distraction. Him and Jiro.
That and if it wasn't for him, Deku wouldn't have got on to the 1v1 phase in the fucking UA sports festival, because he stole the last headband they needed. So yeah, I'd put him B. Do you reckon above or below Burning?
I'd put him above because he has a bit more plot relevance. It matters.
Put Dark Shadow there as well.
I'd stick Dark Shadow with it.
The Doctor. He has a lot of plot relevance for a minute amount of screen time.
Yeah, he's literally the one that turns around and tells Deku he's quirkless and everything, man.
Yeah, so he's the one that tells Deku he's quirkless and potentially takes his quirk. Because that's I mean, it's fan fiction, but it's a valid point, in my opinion.
Honestly,
he's obviously...
If you're putting All for One up at A, you need to put the Doctor up as well.
Yeah, I'd say so. And of course, he does more. Exactly. He makes all the Nomu. He transplants the All for One's quirks into Shigaraki.
He's the reason why Shigaraki enters in final form as well.
For his minute amount of screen time that he gets, he's one of the first characters you see in My Hero. Like, timeline-wise...
Yes, he is.
It's not gonna happen, kid.
Your son doesn't have a quirk.
Yeah, do you reckon? Kid. I reckon still below All for One, though.
Yeah.
Right, next one. David Shield. You say he isn't canon.
Fucking Shield.
He is... You know what? I don't know how canon he is to the manga.
Canon of the anime.
He is canon in the anime, but he could also be canon in the manga because he was there with All Might during his early days when he went to America.
Which
and of course that still happens. That still happens in the story. So technically I'd say he's canon still.
I'd say for David Shield I'd put him at least B, because he is he's really nicely fleshed out in the one movie he's in.
Yeah.
Yes, he does be a bit of a dumbass in that movie, but he's quite nicely fleshed out. He's All Might's best friend.
Yeah.
He pretty much carries him through the fucking time he's in America as well. He's the one that makes all Might
all the
support.
If
it wasn't for him, All Might would not look as fucking iconic.
Yeah, I'd say... Do you reckon
I'd put him at least B.
Above or below Burning?
Above Burning, below
Togami,
in my opinion.
Next one, Denki Kaminari. I really don't know.
See, Denki might go... Denki's pretty good.
Humour factor.
Yeah, he's like
I'd say he's pretty good because he also helped power the entire coffin in the sky.
That is
and if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have been able to do the Gunga Villa raid. Because he's the guy who fucking got rid of the main boss's fucking power by being a conductor on the Gunga Villa raid.
Where do you reckon we'll put him then? B?
So they wouldn't have stood
I'd say top.
Chance.
I'd say top of B tier. Yeah. Next one, is it ectoplasm he's called?
Aye, he's mostly there for training purposes.
He's mostly there for training.
Doesn't exactly do much.
But I'd say that's also a good thing because he trains the whole of Class 1A. I mean, he's basically their punch. Yeah, he's literally a class-wide punch bag for them. I really don't know.
If that's your argument, though,
I'd say put him in C
you can also make the same
with Cementos.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep him below Cementos because, of course, without Cementos, they wouldn't have the training grounds for ectoplasm to even help train. Next one, Edgeshot.
Edgeshot goes immediately A. Edgeshot's fucking mint.
I'd even say
love
S.
Edgeshot. Yeah.
I know he doesn't.
Who goes live and actually nearly kills himself for it.
Yeah. That's my turning factor.
He's really fucking cool as well. I personally think his quirk's really fucking cool.
That, and obviously, my first anime was Naruto, and of course, because he has like a shinobi persona as well, I take quite a more of a liking to him. So I agree with the S tier. What about you, Owen?
I also like the fact that...
I don't think we're going to get in the fin.
I'd just agree with S. I'd agree with S, to be fair.
If it wasn't for him, Bakugo wouldn't have been able to fucking hit the Wally West pose and then murder all for one. So
well, he just wouldn't have been
if I keep going on
alive.
mute as well, it's just because
exactly.
Alex.
Uh-huh.
If I keep going on mute, it's just because obviously without noise cancellation, the noise
that's
is quite
fine.
bad. So.
Next one, Kirishima. I'm very biased. I want to put him in S tier, but
if you want to make the point that
relevance wise,
the class 1A, if you want to make the argument that ectoplasm is a punch bag, do the same with Kirishima. Make that argument as well because he literally does it. Have his quirk awakening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also the fucking. I'd say he's an A at the least because doesn't he also help
he's
take
still
down
a mate. Like he gets yes with the fucking because he gets Mina's fucking what is it called? Sedating thing.
The fucking.
I don't know what the technical name is. But, yeah, I'd say well that and he's part of the main cast. And that, and of course he has his own fight as well in the Cheers Haikai raid with Fat Gum. So I'd say A tier. I am gonna put him underneath the Doctor and All for One though, because of course the story could still go on without Kirishima, whilst these two are detrimental characters. Next one.
I think the point that you've missed as well, though, I think the point that you've missed with Kirishima, though, is he also makes it feel like almost that you're actually there. He's
a lot of it. He's like a big motivation. Yeah, he's like a big motivation character.
And he's also the first person to praise everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah,
he's a very nice guy. And also, he's like Bakugo. He saves Bakugo's life.
I've got a strong opinion on him.
Oh yeah, of course. Because if it wasn't for Kirishima when they got Bakugo from All for One, who knows whether he would have reached the handout or not. Because at this point in the story, he just saw Deku as a hindrance. Yeah. So next one, Endeavor. Go on, Owen.
Deadbeat dad. Got one main goal in mind. He is a deadbeat because he gives more of a fuck about beating All Might than actually raising like.
But what you've also got to think with your point is without Endeavor, there's no Dabby.
Without Endeavor, there's no Todoroki.
No, I get that, but at the same time, if he focused on being more of a father figure, and rather than just having that one goal in mind of beating All Might, there wouldn't have been Dabby and there wouldn't have been no sense of revenge. So I get what you mean that there wouldn't be any. But
then also,
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I farted and it really fucking stinks.
Also, as well, one point that I will make as well is even to fans, he's known as rude as fuck. That he doesn't care about anyone that appreciates him.
Yeah, but then you've also got this pink-haired Itadori looking thing down there. The look at him guy, as they call him.
But also, Endeavor partakes in some of the most important fights. He fights a Nomu single-handedly. He partakes.
Which he nearly gets beat.
He literally.
No, Endeavor doesn't fight a Nomu single-handedly because he had help from Hawks.
Well, yeah, he had a bit of help from Hawks.
But then again, that's still a feat in itself.
Also, he was the main motivator for All Might to fucking defeat All for One again because of the fucking stand up and show them why you're better.
Stand up and show them why you're better.
He's also the fucking one that pretty much whelped All for One into fucking doing his fucking Eri Quirk rip-off thing.
Yes. Yeah, if it wasn't for Endeavor, he wouldn't have had to use Rewind. That, and he trains Shoto, Bakugo, and Deku in the like job experience thing. So he's got a big amount of plot relevance there because it was also when Deku was learning how to use Black Whip.
And then also Nyarish the end when he stops being such a dick to Todoroki.
Yeah, he gets a lot of course. Yeah, he gets a lot of character development. Yeah, I'd say I'd put him S tier.
About the same amount as character development as fucking.
However, as well, he does also crumble under mental things, which was one of the points that were made for All Might.
Yeah, so I'd say put him here.
He is an STR.
I don't think he serves as much importance as Edshot though.
But I think he serves a lot more importance, in my opinion.
I think,
of course,
Edshot
is a big part in
literally is a catalyst.
Edshot is a big part in Bakugo's story. Endeavor's a big part of the show.
Yeah, Shoto's
of course,
story, Daddy's story,
after
All Might's
retirement, it is Endeavor, then, as the #1 hero.
He also helps,
fleshed out.
He's also a big part of in the Vigilante arc.
Yeah, of course, because he was in the strike team. Yeah, I agree with where I put him.
Fucking walks. Yeah.
Next one.
Eri. I love Eri. I really like Eri. Plus, it's kind of her quirk that got robbed.
Well, it got robbed, but she kept that quirk because All For One took the quirk from the bullets.
Yes. And she also
and of course,
saved Deku.
Saved Deku's arms. Yeah, twice. Saved Deku's arms so he could finish off Shigaraki. Well, Shiga, fucking whatever you want to fucking call him. All for Shigaraki. Fucking. And then there's him beating fucking Kai Hisaikai.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, Kai Chizaki, not Hisaikai. That's the fucking mafia thing. There's the fucking puppet. You see, plot relevance rise, she's got a lot, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because there's a whole
really
arc.
like
you know what? There's a whole arc based on saving her.
Exactly.
So.
I mean, to be fair, if it weren't for her, Lemillion wouldn't have lost his quirk, and then Lemillion wouldn't have got his quirk back.
Yeah, I'd say I'd put her 8 tier above Kirishima. Oh, then again,
kind of got a bias for her because she's one of my favourite characters.
Because, of course, she is the main part of the 4th season arc.
Mm-hmm.
That is the whole reason they're there.
Personally, just a massive bias towards her. I really fucking like her.
Obviously, they could the story could possibly do with no, the story can't do without her.
Couldn't
because of the final fight.
He
so she's a detrimental character of the story.
He would have lost both his arms and he would have died.
Yeah, well, obviously, her as a character isn't as optional, but her quirk isn't.
Mm.
So I'd say I put her S tier. I'm putting her S tier for her quirk.
I'm putting her S tier because I love that character. She's adorable.
Fat gum.
Next is Gohan. I mean, fucking.
Yeah, of course.
Who else is he?
Oh, there's a bunch. 1 minute. Let's find out.
One of them, I swear, was like Eren fucking Yeager or some shit.
No. Fat gum.
It wasn't Eren.
Kyle Herbert the pervert. I'm trying to.
Hi Chris, how you doing?
I'm gonna find out what he's in.
Just realised on this list of fucking characters, why the hell is Midoriya's mother come before Midoriya himself?
I've got just a list of what characters he's done. It might be on Wiki.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's Gohan. Oh god, he's a lot of. Oh, of course, yeah, he's Sasuke Aizen.
Hi. Yokuso, Watashi no Society.
He's Ganju and Kai and Shiba as well. I did not know that. He's a couple of characters in. Why is it saying Gohan for One Piece?
Gohan in it.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, he's a character in that. Dragon Ball Z, Kai, Gohan, Ox King, and the narrator?
No way, he's Chi-Chi's dad as well as Chi-Chi's son.
Fair enough. He's in Persona 4. He's in Blue Exorcist, apparently.
Persona.
Digimon. Pokemon. He voices Professor Oak in Pokemon Origins.
Gohan, bro.
He voices a random character in Attack on Titan. Hunter x Hunter, he's quite a few characters, but I don't know any of them. I also don't know any of these ones from One Punch Man either. Dragon Ball
One
Super,
Ema.
Gohan, Future Gohan, Ox King, and others. Yeah, you could at least fucking tell them, mate. Boruto. Oh, he's Kiba. He's Kiba and Jugo. I did not know
Hey,
that.
fat gum.
His fat gum. Kanamori. Who's Kanamori in Demon Slayer?
Is that not one of the fucking kids? That's just like on the side or some shit. I fucking look it up.
Yeah, I wanna.
How do you spell that?
I'm gonna look it up anyways.
Oh.
Kanamori, Demon Slayer.
He's the fucking young ass swordsmith.
Oh.
Why is there a Lego figure of him?
Isn't that Muichiro's swordsmith?
Yeah, I think.
In the.
Do you want
Flashback
water
trailer.
or the buzz ball?
Yeah.
Buzz ball!
Right. Onto the actual topic. Fat Gum as a character. I don't have an opinion on him because I couldn't really care about Fat Gum, other than the fact that his voice actor is the same voice for Sasuke Aizen and Gohan.
I think C.
He's kind of a big part for Kirishima, in my opinion,
Yeah.
and also fucking what's his name that can turn his arms into octopus limbs
Amajiki.
and that. Yeah, that one. He's kind of a big part.
Do you want
for
to put
them,
him
so
C
I'd
tier?
at least put him in C. Yeah.
I'm
Shoto's
putting him
sister.
beneath Ectoplasm and Cementos, of course, because he's only for 2 of the UA students.
Yeah.
Whilst the other 2
Suo.
cater for everyone. And then we've got Todoroki's sister.
Suo Todoroki.
Why do you remember her name?
Can I have my point on her dead quick?
Go on then.
Yeah.
Why are you so involved with the Todoroki family?
He's part of the tragic Todoroki story.
I like the Todoroki family and like that dynamic. If it wasn't thanks to her though, the whole like redemption arc of Endeavor wouldn't have happened because she was the one that basically invited the
I
brother
wouldn't
and
say
all
that.
that.
It's Toya Todoroki, of course, because he exposed the fact that he was Toya Todoroki. And Endeavor had to make up for his wrongs somehow. And then because he saw his wrongdoings caused Toya to, kill a whole bunch of people, he then obviously tried to fix his wrongs.
No, yeah, I get that, but at the same time, she's the one that gets them all together. She's the one that like tries to get everyone to make amends.
The plot
relevance
to her is the fact that she wants to have a normal family, and she can cook.
It also has, but it also has Bakugo's famous quote: "Stop examining your food, you damn nerd."
That's the Deku.
That is pretty funny.
You know why I don't want to put her high? Because the plot can live without her. The story is no different without her. Obviously, she helps fight Toya Todoroki at the end, but then there's also fucking the brother.
The rest of them.
Todoroki. His mom. I think, if anything, fucking the brother has more plot relevance than the sister.
Because he's completely, no, fuck you, Endeavor.
Because he plays a bigger part, in my opinion, and we'll get onto that when he actually shows up. I'd say E. Bottom of E.
Alright.
Gang Orca.
He's got a decent amount of plot relevancy because he shows up to do part of the licensing exam, like the main one, and then he also shows up to shoot her through the fucking Bakugo and Todoroki one.
That is true.
And then he's also like quite a decent part of the final war, I'm pretty sure.
Would you say C or B tier? I'd say C again above.
I'd say
C above Vacuum.
C, but above Ectoplasm. Above Ectoplasm.
Alright.
Right, yeah, I'll fuck with that. Next up, the GOAT. Gentle Criminal.
I'm guessing S tier. S tier.
I'm not gonna use up my SS tier because I've got someone else I'm putting there.
Is it going to be Tenya Ida, the light heavyweight GOAT?
It's not actually.
Damn.
I'm still putting him high up
in.
because he literally floated the whole coffin in the sky.
Yeah.
And of course there was
technically speaking,
a whole arc based on him and Labrada fighting Deku. I'd
I'd
put him
have
A
said
tier.
between fucking All Might and Endeavour.
Really?
Personally, aye.
No, because
yes,
All
Endeavour
Might,
helps in the fucking final war.
All Might and Endeavour both fight All for One, and I'd say I put him. I'd put him bottom of S. Because in my opinion, everyone else has more relevance. Because Edgeshot saved Bakugo, who then went on to kill All for One. Eri, self-explanatory. Obviously.
Also, though, but if it wasn't thanks to
Aizawa actively trains the whole of Class A, the full story.
If it wasn't,
so does All Might.
So yeah.
If it wasn't thanks to Gentle Criminal, imagine how many people would have died when the coffin in the sky fell. Because all the people were left.
Also,
which is why I'm putting
Criminal did make Deku do some flopping towards the All for One at the end.
I'm putting him bottom of S tier. I fucking love his character, but I don't think he can go any higher when it comes to relevance.
So who the fuck is this next, Donnie?
This is one of the Frost ones from the Paranormal Liberation Front.
Oh, well, I don't really give a shit about the people in the Paranormal Liberation
I'm just gonna
Front.
put him.
They didn't do fuck all.
I mean, there's a fight scene. There's a fight scene with him in, so I'm gonna put him top of F tier. I mean, if it would work, I'm gonna put him top of F tier because he gets a lot more screen time than two of these do. Gigantomachia.
I think
I'd say at least B,
but above
B. I'd say
Kirishima.
B. No, I'd say B because he comes in
top
like
of B.
the last third of the show.
He also comes in clutch against All for One, though.
Yeah.
When he starts going,
Why did you abandon me, master? Next we've got...
That's why I'm saying
Shinzo uses them as well.
And I know you're going to make a Dragon Ball reference here. We've got Jiren. He is called Jiren. It's a different spelling, though. It's with a G, not a J.
I just personally didn't like him. Yes, I guess he's got the plot relevancy of like he was the main
you've got to think he puts together most of the League of Villains. He also is
but then he's
the
only really relevant
face
in
of
season
the
1.
black market for support items, and he's the whole reason the My Villain Academia happens because they go to save Jiren. So I'd say he's got a big amount of plot relevance, just not as big as... I'd say I'd put him... End of C?
Yeah, go on.
Because of course without
Next,
him...
though, this guy.
I'm forgetting his fucking name. Gran Torino?
Yeah, he goes up
Easy
the S.
A tier.
I love Gran Torino.
Yeah, I see. Well, he's the... Well, not the master of All Might, but he continued to train him.
All Might.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think
All Might does refer to him as his master.
Gran Torino was Nanashimura's master.
That as well. And also
and of course he trains...
All Might's master after she died.
He trains
was he not
Deku
also...
to use Air
Was he not
Force.
also...
Not Air Force.
Was he not also All Might's homeroom teacher?
Yes.
No,
it was only for a year. It was only for a year.
That's how he gets trained, because
he was
saying when Deku went that he was always quite...
No, because he says in the... Do you know when the police chief turns up to talk to Todoroki and Ida and Deku? Fucking Gran Torino says he had a teaching license, but he only used it for a year, and it was just to be able to teach All Might. And became his homeroom teacher.
Yeah.
So I'd say plot relevance wise, he needs to go in S tier. I'd even put him
just below Endeavour.
I'd put him there as well. Yeah. Next one, I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
I don't even know who the fuck that is. Next one, I really love her design when you can see her. I love her design when you can see her.
But we're going off of plot relevance here. I mean, she has got plot relevance. Because she found out about Aoyama. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course
she also
helps Deku
save pretty much all the fucking
helps Deku by fucking deflecting his fucking belly beam or whatever the fuck he calls it. Can't stop
And then
twinkling.
she does the same in the last arc as well.
Yeah. So I'd say she's got relevance, but
save all the teachers and that. She's got quite heavy plot relevance, because if it weren't for her, then Fat Gum wouldn't have made it.
Do you reckon we'll put her above or below? Do you reckon we'll put her above or below David Shield?
I'd say above, personally. Because David Shield's there for one movie, she's there throughout the whole fucking show.
Now we've got Tomura Shigaraki's sister.
She might not have the most relevance, but...
Can we really?
E?
Yeah, like... She gets
E,
Tomura into trouble.
Of him fucking getting
she is a main catalyst.
And then she dies and makes him realise he's a fucking monster.
Yeah, the story can move on without her. Because the main person in the... Like the Shimura family, for Tomura Shigaraki to turn into a nitty, is his dad, because his dad was a prick. So I'd say it can literally just go into... Can go E.
She has about the same plot relevance as the fucking dog.
Wait, no. Her name's Fuyumi, I've just thought, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is.
Fuyumi Todoroki.
Who was Suo? Oh, she was Suo.
What? Fucking...
I think she was called Suo.
I haven't got a clue. Well, we've got Seru. Well, this is Seru. You see, I like Seru. I really like it.
I like Seru, but he's not...
Plot relevance wise. Yeah, he gets frozen by Todoroki virtually instantly.
Just kind of budget Spider-Man without the
help.
sense.
He plays a big part in helping Deku learn how to use Black Whip.
Yeah.
So for that, I think he's got to go to bottom of C.
I'd say he's more relevant than fucking the guy from the...
Yeah, because then again, he's in the main class.
Mm-hmm.
Do you reckon here with Hagakure? Actually, I might put him. I think I'd put him above Hagakure because of how big of a part Black Whip plays in the story.
Black Whip plays a really big part, but after he pretty much tells him how he uses his tape, fucking Banjo takes the way after that. Whereas Hagakure pretty much saves most of the adults
so do you reckon
in the fucking thingy with
this way around?
Just below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one, I don't even know who he is. Do you?
No, not really. Plus, mine's for some reason some of them have the colours inverted, so I can't actually tell who that is.
I'm just gonna put him. Don't remember. Next, we got Walks.
Man, like Walks.
Walks has major plot relevance. Because of course he trains Tokuyami and the Gunga Villa raid.
Isn't he also the youngest ever hero to be in the top 10?
Yep. Well, no, not at the end of the story. Not at the end of the story.
He also takes over from Lady Nakant, so there's also that big part.
And he was part of the strike team for the Vigilante arc.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say bottom of A.
Yeah, let's go there then.
Actually, no, I'd say I'd put him above. I'd say I'd put him above Kirishima personally.
All right. The dog guy is next.
No, that's not the dog guy. This is the dog guy.
So who's this then?
I do not know.
I have no clue who that is.
I recognise him. But I think he's just like an in and out character. Like he's in a fight and then he's gone. So
wasn't he one of the fights in the fucking raid on the mansion? Not the fucking Gunga Villa mansion.
Oh wait, no, he's one of the Chie Hasai. Yeah.
Aye. That's what the mask's for. Isn't he the one that?
Is he the one that fights Fat Gum and Kirishima?
Wobble. I think, yeah. No, yeah, maybe. Is he not the one that fights fucking?
Because they didn't wear the mask, I'm sure.
No, they all wear masks.
So he's the one that fights Kamiki. No, there's one that doesn't, and he's got the fucking teeth.
I'm gonna find out. It's not gonna have a photo of him, is it? Oh, he's got orange hair.
This is...
Oh, what's happened to your camera,
No,
Matthew?
I think he's the one that fights... Don't... Oh, my phone's fucking overheating.
He must be the one that fights Tamaki Yamajiki then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he fights
She'll
him.
just put him...
Not good, 6-7.
She'll put him F tier. I'd say I put him
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And then now we've got Toga.
Toga's a massive part of the story.
Yeah.
That's it.
And above
personally.
Hawks.
So
Above Hawks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I really like
agree.
Toga, to be fair. I fuck with that.
I just don't like our English actor's voice, in my opinion. That's what sways us about our character. But of course, then that's got nothing to do with plot relevance.
I mean, to be fair, it sounds like how I'd expect that though. She's a creepy little fucking git.
That's why I don't like it, I think. This guy
Who tries
is
to
just
be
the
seductive.
look at him, look at Endeavour guy.
I mean, he's plot relevant, but he does basically know he's about as plot relevant as the reporter. He's more plot relevant than the fucking nitty on the end there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Who's this?
Isn't that the guy that can make roads?
I'm gonna find out.
1% sure that's just the guy that can make roads.
Well, no, that's him. That's not the same nitty.
So then who is this guy?
I'm putting him and don't remember. The security dog.
I'm putting him in F.
F.
He barely does anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't do
I
nothing.
think I'd put him.
He shows up to be like, "What are you doing, a gentle criminal?" And that's about it.
I'd put him here.
And then does a bit of
I'd put him here just for the fact that because I find it so funny in the English dub where he just goes, "Oh, all my." Next one, I can't remember what her name is, so I'm gonna actually.
I don't remember her name, but I know she's just kind of exists. She preaches to God, and that's like her entire relevancy. She's obsessed with God. She fucks over Denki.
Shiozaki, that's her name.
All she does is fuck over like Denki, and that's about it. In
So
the
we'll
fucking
put
sports
her
festival.
bottom of D.
She's got a bit more plot relevance than fucking Bubble Girl, so yeah, I'd put her bottom of D.
Bottom of D. Got the air guy, the wind guy. I can't remember what his name is.
He
doesn't like the Todoroki family.
I'd say he's a decent rival to Todoroki, so
Yeah.
I'd put him about to C, in my opinion.
Whereabouts in C, do you reckon?
I'd say very end of C.
I half
so
spread
he
the
doesn't
Cosby room as soon as I heard the Todoroki family.
We've got Inko Midoriya.
Relevancy-wise, technically, Inko Midoriya is very important, because if it weren't for her, Deku would have never existed.
But then again, you've also got to think, yeah, All Might had a massive injury, but he would have still kept his quirk if Deku wasn't around.
Well, no, because he would have given it to Lemillion.
Yeah, that is the true. And
then Lemillion would have died early, so that's not very good for Lemillion.
I say we've got to put her in A.
Yeah, because she also gives fucking Deku the inspiration for his hero costume and everything, man.
No,
well,
not the inspiration.
gets him
All
his
Might is
first
the
one and that.
inspiration, but she buys the first costume. Next one, it's the big hand one that always punches fucking Monoma.
I
Tendo.
personally really like her.
I really like that, but she serves no relevance to the plot whatsoever. You could do without
She
her.
helps in the final one.
But yet again, you could do without her, in my opinion.
Yeah. She does
I'll
a bit
say,
of punching up with the
because she's
places,
got a lot of
that's about it.
screen time, I'd put her bottom of D. Maybe
She
start
keeps
of E.
Monoma in check.
Where would you go? Start at E, bottom of D?
I'd say very top of E.
Very
She's
top
got
of
more
E.
relevancy than Bubble Girl.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, no. I'd say after the fucking Vine bitch.
You see, now we've
She's got
got...
more relevancy than the Vine bitch.
Do you reckon we'll put her there and then put Shiozaki down to
Yeah.
top of E?
Yeah.
Now we've got
She's got more
the
relevancy.
main pro tag, Azuka Midoriya.
Well, he just goes up to S immediately, because He's the main
I just feel like it's retarded not to put him in SS tier because he's, you know, the main character.
Yeah.
But I don't want to waste mine on Izuku Midoriya.
See, I'd put him in S because yes, he's the main character. Yes, he's got good morals. Yes, he's really good. But also, he's a massive crybaby and he needs to shut his fucking mouth.
I'd say top of S because of course you need him for My Hero Academia. Jiro, I
really like. She needs more screen time. She needs more time with President Mike to be able to do the cool shit with that quirk, in my opinion.
I don't really have an opinion on her.
She's very underutilized.
I really do like Jiro. The most screen time she gets is during the festival arc, just because she can do a bit of singing and and she can make a decent riff.
She also helps distract fucking All For One while on top of fucking Dark Shadow and Tokiyami.
Say...
I mean, she loses that EL for it, but I'd say around about the same as Dark Shadow and Tokiyami, yeah.
More or less than Hagakure?
I'd say less than Hagakure, because Hagakure...
More than Seru or less than Seru?
More than Seru, because Seru doesn't really do much in the final war.
Yeah,
which is like the big consequence.
Now you've got this guy from Class B. I think he's called like Beast Assassin or Assassin Beast or something like that.
He just kind of shows up, does a bit of nittying, and then he fades into the background. Yeah, you don't really see him do fuck all. I don't think you see him do fuck all in the arc. Yeah.
And you've got another guy from Class B. The guy that can make... Is this the one that can make solids a liquid or something?
No, he had a funky hat on.
No, I swear that's the guy. Oh, can I... No, I don't want the spray guy. I know it's not him.
A solid the liquid quirk guy.
I don't know his name.
Not permeations. I'm just gonna call it liquefy quirk. Something like that.
I could not find him.
Oh.
He was in the Class 1 versus Class...
I know he's Class... I know he's from Class 1B. You know what I'm going to put?
If you type up Tenya Ida's fight, because he was in Tenya Ida's... he was against Tenya Ida.
There he is. Oh wait, they have the whole student list here. And he's not on it. Oh no. Juzo Honanuki. Hello?
Hello.
I can't lie. I don't really care where we put him. He's not going high.
Neither.
Just put him...
I'd put him in like up in middle of F or some shade, below like above the beast.
Nah, cause he still gets screen time, so I reckon I'll put him here.
Alright. That'll work.
Kamui Woods. You see, I have a very mixed... I have a mixed opinion about him because that lack of chain prison, every time he uses it, fucking fails.
Yeah. I mean, the first time when he goes to use it, those Mount Lady's fault, it fails because she just butt bounces the guy out.
Yeah, he's literally known just to get fucked over every time. So
I mean, he's quite strong, though, realistically.
He's meant to be quite strong, but isn't portrayed that way.
Because he doesn't really do much in the story.
I'd say C. Bottom of C.
Yeah. Yeah.
Katsuki Bakugo.
I'd say
I'm
S,
waiting for
yeah,
Owen
the
to.
right next to
I'm waiting for
Midoriya.
Owen to unmute. Because I thought he would have an opinion on the fucking Katsuki Bakugo.
Because his name is Kachan Bakugo.
Yeah, I'd put him here, just underneath Deku, but above
Yeah,
the
that's
rest of
where
them.
I'd put him as well.
This Nitty, he's from the movie.
Yeah, he's from the movie. So
The main story
relevance of
can
being
progress
like, oh,
without
Bakugo,
him.
help me.
He doesn't
Well,
exist
no, 'cause
canonically.
I mean, the main story progresses without him, but the story of the movie can't because he's kind of the main fucking reason the big bads are invading.
I'm still putting him an F. I'm still putting him bottom of F.
Yeah. I'd put him above the fucking the last with the fucking big eyelashes because at least he serves a purpose in the movie. She just kind of exists.
Dog, chief of police dog.
He shows up. That's all he does. He's kind of there.
Says woof, and then Deku goes woof.
Yeah.
There's
there's
not much to him.
He doesn't do fuck all. I'd say he serves literally about the same amount of purpose as the bitch from the fucking.
I'm just gonna put him above because he does appear in the main story. Well, so does she, but his actually serves a purpose. She's just prom queen.
He's a chief of police.
Yeah, he's the chief of police that does a bit of barking, a bit of scolding, and I was gonna say a bit of dog in there, but that's not the right word to use.
After that is the mushroom.
The mushroom, Donny. You see that in the fight, Class 1A versus 1B, and the tiniest bit in the fucking final war.
Final war on that. I mean, I like that design.
I couldn't really give a fuck about her. I can't lie.
I think she's cute. But then again, our fucking superpower is
I'm gonna put her right with the beast guy. I'm gonna put her above the beast guy.
Yeah.
Right there.
Alright.
Fucking what's his name again?
Forget.
Is it Toda or something?
Oh, shit.
He's the one that he's the one that speaks to the animals, bro.
I know his hero name is Anna Voice. Koji Koda.
Koda, that's its name. Fucking hell, this has been going on for an hour and 7 minutes, and we've still got all of these to go through.
Yep, Koji Koda.
This is gonna take a whole while to post. Owen, are you gonna contribute any more to this, or are you just there to sit on mute?
Probably with Maya.
Nitty.
Koda plays a bit of a part in the Gunga Valorant, I'm pretty sure.
I want to put him.
Does he?
E. I want to put him here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put him there.
What the fuck is this?
I don't remember.
Yeah, just don't remember. I don't remember her either. Who this?
She's doing a bit of crying. I don't know.
Who this?
That's the guy who get this in the final season goes, it's the guy from the sports festival, Bakugo!
He serves less relevance than the prom queen.
You serve zero. Koda, though. Koda serves the purpose.
Yeah.
Of punching Deku in the bollocks.
And he technically saves him from Muscular by squirting on him. Just realised why the fuck they got Jiro's dad in this shit. You see him once.
Jiro's dad in it.
Where we're putting Koda?
I'd say D.
D?
Maybe B. C, maybe B.
I'd say I'd put him there.
Before Fat Gum.
You want him before Fat Gum?
No, I was saying you've put him before Fat Gum.
No, I want to put him here. It goes this way. So like best to worst.
Yeah.
So yeah, Koda. Tomura Shigaraki's father. He's old man.
Plot
relevance wise, he's massive, but screen time wise.
Do you know what else?
You want to know what else is massive?
Lightsaber Fade.
What do we do?
What's crazy is the lightsaber Fade.
What do we do for him? Because he's got mad amounts of plot relevance, but virtually no screen time. He punches Tomura a couple of times and then gets turned to dust.
But
he goes, "No, Tenko!" And then and he has a study. That's all I know about him.
Because he's massive to the plot, but like the Doctor dude, he doesn't really have much screen time. Yeah.
Kurogiri, I've got to say, do I put, what's his name?
Technically, no, I wouldn't say so, because Kurogiri has a completely different personality.
To Shirakuma, that's his name.
Yeah.
But then again, when
it does also show through on the final arc before.
Here he is. He's finally putting in an input.
Hello. Yeah, but at the same time, he does show that second personality as well, because in the final war, before Deku has a chance to hit, when All For no, but he,
and then he gets absolutely blown to smithereens by Bakugo.
Yeah, well, exactly that.
Yeah, I'd say he's very relevant. I'd say, yeah. Actually, no. Maybe he's underneath his father there.
I mean, to be fair, if it weren't for him, Tomura would probably have died quite a few times.
Yeah. Or been arrested.
Yeah.
Easily. I'm just looking at who we've got left.
Got quite a
Shoto.
Where is the... Why is Shoto all the way down here?
Why is Tensei Ida above Tenya Ida?
Big free, bro.
Wait, Tensei Ida's here. Where is he?
Yeah, he's literally right beside Tenya. I'm pretty sure that's
I cannot say
it looks like Tenya.
I cannot say Tenya Ida anymore.
Down the row. Along to the very start of the row.
Yeah, that's Tensei.
Tensei is the second.
That is Tensei.
Yeah. Why is Tensei there?
And then they've got the turtleneck, Donnie. Anywho, Jiro's dad.
She doesn't do anything. Fucking Primitive, he serves zero purpose other than going, Jiro can go to the fucking dorms. She's pretty cool.
The goat's misses, La Brava. Yeah.
F tier.
No, because without him you don't get Jiro, and Jiro is up in B tier. So I'd say for that he gets the push to E.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'd agree with putting La Brava. I say put La Brava below Gentle Criminal, because she did hack into a lot of the services, but that was generally just to record Gentle Criminal and the fights and shit.
That was also to stop the other hacker Donnie from taking over and
the long-haired one
in the coffin.
I can't remember what his name
because he was going to drop the coffin.
Can I have my input on Banjo quickly?
Yeah. Banjo string.
On Banjo string. Put a mess.
Banjo, jeez. What do you mean put a mess?
S.
Where in S do you want him?
Behind La Brava. Actually, maybe in front.
I reckon that's a perfect spot for him, because other than him turning up and goes, "Yeah, my power's great," and then talking about One for All, working with emotions and stuff like that, you don't see very much of him. You see more of his quirk than you do him.
Oh, lie now that my fucking camera's off. I've just ripped off my clapper off.
I swear that Kudo isn't on this list.
Kudo is not on this list. It doesn't have most of the vestiges on here. Anywho, who the fuck is this? Isn't this the cafeteria, Donnie?
Yeah, he serves zero purpose yet again.
I'm still gonna put him above the Prophet Queen.
He gives the hero system.
I think we're going to. I think what we've gathered is we know who Alex hates the most out of the My Hero Academia lot.
Now we've got Magna.
Isn't this?
Magna gets slimed out by Kai Chisaki.
In like the third season, fourth. So it doesn't really serve no purpose as well though, other than like he pulls Tomura and that for a fucking portal.
Put him, I'd say here.
Yeah.
If you want, we can just
put her with her brother, because they may as well be the same character at this point.
If you want, we
Mandalay.
could just start circling through like which one we find which ones we find important, rather than going through all of them individually. Just because it's going to take a bit more time doing that.
It's a podcast. I don't really mind it taking long.
Serves a decent amount of purpose.
You see, I'm very biased on Mandalay because I really like Mandalay's character.
I like that quirk before it gets nicked. It is Mandalay's quirk that gets nicked, isn't it?
No, it's the Ragdoll. Where's Ragdoll?
Yeah, Mandalay can speak to the people.
Where the fuck is... Are they not added Ragdoll? I'm just looking for the bit out there. There she is.
I was going to say, how have they not added fucking Ragdoll, but they've added fucking Momo Yaoyorozu's mother?
You see, personally, I think Mandalay has a lot of relevance. Because, you know, the Mud Monsters, when they first turn up at the camp, you know, the campsite is theirs as well. And she's basically the pinpoint of... Well, not the pinpoint, but, like, the arc is based on her place. And then, of course, she shows up after that as well.
She also becomes Eri's mother at the end and all.
Yeah. I'd say I'd put her... bottom of C?
I'd put her above Kamui, personally.
Then again, if we're going to say that, I'd put her... here.
You know, I'd put her with Koda, because Koda's technically her kid.
Yeah. Manga guy.
So who's this? Oh, the manga guy. He serves zero purpose. I didn't like him.
He's got a bit of screen time, so I'll put him with the rest of his class. Who?
I forgot to mention the point, you know, when you were on Kamui Woods.
Uh-huh.
I swear he uses the same move in every fucking
like a chain prison, and he fails every fucking time.
He doesn't know another move, I swear.
And apparently in that world he's still the GOAT as well, because at the very last chapter he's still really high up the fucking hero rankings.
I generally don't know who the fuck that is. I know who the next one is.
Bakugo's dad.
He was Cook-ass dad.
Cook? How was he a cook?
Cook-ass dad, bro. Fumbles under the pressure.
Have you seen his misses?
Yeah, I suppose.
It's just that he doesn't wear. It's just that he doesn't wear the pants in his relationship. He has a lot of plot relevance because without him and without Mitsuki, there's no Bakugo.
I'd put him in C.
Whereabouts in C? I'd say top of C. I'd say top.
Top of C.
Yeah, because Bakugo's basically under that a co-main character. Yeah, Mitsuki. Just because she gets, I'll do Mitsuki now. I'll put her bottom of B because obviously she doesn't get as much screen time as Burning, but it's where Bakugo gets his personality from. So I think she deserves B.
Ailman.
What is his name?
Ojiro.
I mean that kind of saves it for that. Yeah. And he tells Midoriya about Shinzo's brainwashing. I don't remember anything else he's ever done in this story.
In the manga, he goes on a side mission and gets fucking eloped with fucking Hagakure.
I can't lie. I know he gets a lot of screen time, so I'm gonna put him.
He fights
bottom of D.
Spinner. He fights Spinner with fucking Tentacle and beats the fuck out of him with his tail.
I'd say bottom.
About as much as he does.
I'd say here.
Yeah.
Now he's got
the equivalent amount of plot.
I can't remember what her name is, but she's the girl that speaks to Aizawa in one of the very last episodes. The story can go without her.
Some yammering at the very end.
I'm gonna put her.
However, though, Mei Hatsume.
She needs to go.
Now, because she's got even less screen time than fucking the prom queen.
That's it.
Just shows up for like a second. Mei can go up to the very top though. She goes S. I fucking love Mei.
Yeah, because without her, there's no him.
Yeah, without her, he doesn't have any of the shit he gets in the Vigilante arc.
That and her and Melissa Shield completely build his fucking hero suit thing at the very end.
She also gives him the idea for fucking
Full Gauntlet.
Air Force.
Yeah.
And Full Gauntlet, aye.
Melissa Shield. The thing is, canonically speaking, just Mei Hatsume builds his suit, but anime speaking, Melissa Shield has a very big influence because
I swear Melissa also shows up in the fucking in the manga for like one panel.
Nope.
Does she not?
Nope. David Shield does.
I mean, I'll still put her in A personally. I'm putting her way above David. I personally like her more than David.
I'm putting her here. I would put her further into A, but outside of the anime, she doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Now you've got the
Pentacool. He fights Splinter and stops all the fucking half animal Donnies from rioting everywhere. So actually, he's got quite a bit of plot relevancy. To be fair.
He also gets an award for them as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then again, I feel like he's got more screen time than I'd say.
Yeah.
I'd say here. Do we agree with that?
I'll do, mate. Yeah.
Matthew,
I'll agree with that.
no Guna.
Next is Midnight. I'm not speaking from a Guna perspective.
Yes.
Because personally, I don't Guna by Midnight.
If we're not going off of Guna perspective, she doesn't really serve a purpose. She gets off screen.
Well, no, because she teaches them. She's a main catalyst for Mina being like a fucking a big part of anything. She dies, Mina and Momo.
She teaches them, but she was that like like she was that bad of a side character. They off-screened her death. All you saw was a mask. You didn't even get to see her body dead. It was just a mask.
Nah, I swear you see her body dead because fucking Mina's fucking bent over it crying.
You see her mask, but you don't see her body.
She does also have an overpowered quirk.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's overpowered. She our aroma is seductive or something. I don't know what.
No, it makes you sleep. It puts you to sleep if you smell it.
Yeah, but that also depends on the person's willpower as well. So if someone like Midnight used it on someone like Midoriya, it's in the manga it is stated that it's based on willpower.
Right.
If they have a very strong will, like Midoriya, if she was a villain and she went up against Midoriya low diffs.
C tier, above Kamui in that. I'd say below Mandalay and Koda though.
Yeah. I'd agree with that.
Yeah, personally. Yeah.
You see, I don't know who she is, but I'm gonna guess because of the resemblance.
That's Momo's mother.
Momo's mother, yeah. I don't even remember
she
seeing
exists
her.
to say Momo can go to the dorms. That's all that happens. She shows up at Momo's house for like 3 seconds to be like,
these two counters. Wait, no, is that not Jiro's mom?
Is it? It might be.
I'm gonna have to put mom.
That was a swear.
Yeah, it is. Jiro's mom. It's Jiro's mom.
It is. Then why does it look so much
like Momo? Mina Ashido, you see, I have a very mixed opinion on her because I feel like she doesn't do much.
She also really helps with taking down Gigantomachia, though.
No, she fails. She misses her target, so Kirishima has to go ahead and do it for her.
She's also one of she is also one of Kirishima's driving forces, though, isn't she?
Yeah.
Because of that time he saw her.
You see, I like her character, I like her personality, but plot-wise, you could probably go without her.
Nah, bro, she teaches all of Class 1A how to dance. That's integral to the plot.
I'll put her here.
I'd say above Shoji, in my opinion. Yeah.
Me not that.
That can go
That's
ahead.
pretty self-explanatory.
All he does is tell his main thing of the story is either crying, being a pervert, or at the very end he tells Deku to fucking stand up. Basically does a fucking endeavor. He's like, 'cause we're heroes. Got a peach for you.
I'm using my SS.
I like
Mirio
Lemurian.
Turgida.
I can back that, to be fair.
Do you fuck
I'm
with
going
that?
to use my
Not
SS.
Matthew. Owen. I guess we'll never know.
Neither. I'm going to
Originally,
use my SS now.
I was going to use my SS on... Where is he? This is where he's not even on the fucking board, is he? Surely he's on the board. He's a side character. Where is he?
Who?
You'll see when I find him. I thought Tamaki Yamajiki was him for a second. My goat, Shinzo. I was originally going to put him SS.
Doesn't really do much there.
Yeah, he's just a goat.
I mean, I'm using my SS on fucking
It's a
Miracles.
brainwash quirk. He can literally tell someone to do whatever the fuck he wants.
To be fair, yeah, he does become an integral part and tricking all for one.
And he's with the fight against him. It's the first time you ever see the vestiges because of his quirk.
Yeah. Like I say, I'm putting Miracle in SS. And I can back this theory as more than just being a Guna, though. She came from nothing. Her quirk is fucking Bunny Rabbit. She trained meticulously for
Why
years.
did you have to say it like Bakugo there? Bunny Rabbit.
Bunny Rabbit did it. I find her fucking hilarious. She goes and loses all her limbs and she's still grinning. She holds the All Might morals high and mighty in that because she idolizes All Might.
To be fair, I do agree with you there. Like, in the final fight, I don't think she has any of her original limbs when it comes to her arms and her legs.
She loses all her limbs in the Gunga Villa raid as well. And she's still hopping around and still kicks the fuck out of, like, 6 high-end Nomu.
No, yeah, I agree with this. I mean...
She's got 3 stumps in an arm.
I feel like it's a given that fucking Midoriya should be SS, but these are just, like, my favourites. But
yeah,
plot-wise, he's the best because it's his story. But we're putting my favourites here. I forgot even fucking back Mirio Turgida. I mean, what he stands for. He wants to save 1 million people. He gets a lot of screen time. He was originally going to inherit One for All. And he's just a funny character.
Well, he's a big instigator fucking Deku because he's the reason that fucking Deku ended up at Night Eye's agency.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
Also is the entire reason the Kaiji arc fucking happened. He saved Eri, lost his quirk, helped to train Eri.
And then he lost his quirk and still fought.
Get his quirk back. And then when he gets his quirk back, he goes and distracts Tomura Shigaraki with a got a peach for you.
Yeah, I think my SS rating for Turgida is justified.
I think mine for Miracle is pretty well thought out, more than just being a Guna. I mean, she is fit as fuck in my opinion.
Momo Yaoyorozu. I'm not coming from a Guna perspective here, because as it said, most of the a lot of the raw materials for the Coffin in the Sky come from her, alongside Cementos, and of course she gets a lot of screen time with her being a fan service character.
But then also, other than the Coffin in the Sky, she doesn't do much more.
I'd say
below Cementos.
Yeah, I have put her below.
Cementos does a lot more, but then she's also on screen a lot more.
Yeah.
And she's just kind of the rich kid.
Fucking tooth guy.
Fuck him.
He gets arrested.
Put him
What? Put him with
Mineta. I'm fucking like him.
Mr. Compress.
Can I have another SS? Can I put Mr. Compress with an SS, please?
You see, I want to say yes, but the rule is 1 per person. And plot-wise, he's not really there, but meme-wise for us, he's there.
Nah, to be fair, Nab's Bakugo. If it weren't for him, they wouldn't have had Bakugo. Therefore, the fucking fight with All For One wouldn't have happened. And furthermore, he kind of like fucking... He also saves Shigaraki again when he fully reawakens. So, he's actually quite a big part of the plot.
I want to put him here.
I'd say he's up there with Kirigiri, in my opinion.
No, because he also, like, you've got to think of Kurogiri when it comes to the end as well. He also portaled in everyone to Midoriya after he lost his arms. Yeah, and of course they copied his quirk. Like, without him, they wouldn't have been able to defeat One for All because Monoma copied his quirk.
I suppose, but also fucking Mr. Compress basically took over Kirigiri's job once he got fucking nabbed because he protected Homer.
I just feel like he doesn't have more relevance than these two.
I'd say he has more relevance than Hawks, in my opinion.
No, because if it wasn't for Hawks, second half of the series wouldn't have happened. Because he's the one that gets the intel on all the villains, where they are, fights alongside everyone. He loses his quirk, but then he still continues to do the stuff with the Hero Association afterwards. So I feel like that's justified, personally.
I mean, alright, but
and obviously,
I personally still think this. I mean, my argument for Mr. Compress though is the
and
fact
what you've got to take into context as well is screen time. Hawks gets a lot more screen time than Mr. Compress as well. And obviously, once he loses his arms and he doesn't die. He doesn't actually die, because
his quirk kills itself though.
Yeah. But after, when fucking Dabby reveals he's Toya and he does that little sacrificial thing, he's not in the series after that until the last episode.
There's no way she's not on here as well, though.
Who?
Oh, the missed off Star and Stripe.
I'm guessing this one was made before that point.
No, because they've got all the fucking... They've got, like, fucking...
They've got
characters from the very end.
Like who?
They've got the last that shows up for a second at the very end of the fucking show. So, how have they messed off Star and fucking Stripe?
Who knows?
She was quite a big part of the story.
She wasn't. I mean, yeah, she might not have got quite a lot of screen time, but she also did fuck over Tomura Shigaraki. Anywho, let's get back on the topic. Otherwise, this fucking video is gonna be like 3 hours long, and I can not be fucked editing all of that. Miss joke.
I like that, but she does fuck all.
Yeah, she contributes nothing. She gets a little bit of screen time. I like her character,
4 times.
But I feel like she goes here.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, no, I'd say a bit further up than that.
Here. Maybe it's even before these two, because these are only anime canon. They aren't canon to the actual story. Right, anywho, Mount Lady.
She plays a decent part. I mean, considering there are movie characters in here, and if we take the movies into perspective as well, in the latest movie, she saves all the people from that giant fucking ship thing by holding out the giant UA banner.
Yeah.
It's the reason they don't all plummet to their death. She's also one of the first heroes you see in the series. I'd put her with Kamui.
Yeah, that's what I've done. And I'd say above Kamui as well, because she does more in the story. Don't know.
She's one of the first heroes you see do anything.
I don't know who this Nitty is.
I swear he's just one of the Donnies on the fucking vest, like with the vestiges and like start.
No, that's not in. Watch.
I
know who you're on about.
No, I mean like one of the Donnies with him. You need to put MH in then.
That's him.
Yeah.
I never search up. Is it going to click on it? Where do you see him? He's not there.
No, I'm saying he's one of the people with him during the flashback. So he genuinely looks like.
Yeah.
I'm going to look up samurais from fucking MHA.
I can't lie, I'm just putting him in don't remember. I don't remember him.
I'm not looking for Edgeshot. No, not him.
Because that's who I thought it was originally. I thought it was Edgeshot, but Edgeshot was on there.
Wait, is it? Is it a fan image of Stain?
That's what I thought. I thought it could have been Stain from Vigilantes, but it's not. Stain looks nothing like that in Vigilantes. Yeah, he's got the black and red mask. Right, should we just move on? I don't remember him, and we can't pinpoint where the fuck. Muscular. I feel should be decently high up because he gets a lot of screen time, but he also gets low diffed the last time you see him.
I'd say top of E.
Top of E? Nah. I'd put him here.
Because he's not really more important.
Because it's the one time you see Izuku Midoriya go 1,000,000% one for all.
Yeah, I suppose.
So I'll put him here.
I've got the smoke screen Donnie from the fucking Kaiji arc.
Actually, maybe.
Yeah.
No, that's not from the Kaiji arc. That's from the camp.
Ah, right.
He's the one with the poisonous gas.
Oh, yeah. He shows up with the poisonous gas and makes everyone choke. That's all he does.
This is going to hurt my soul to put her anywhere. Lady Nagant.
I'd say she's pretty decently integral. Like, in my opinion.
I feel like she doesn't go any higher than B. Like, in my opinion, I think storyline speaking, she probably goes here.
Yeah. All she really does is talk about Deku being kind of virtuous, find out she's the predecessor to fucking Hawks, and then blow up.
Yeah.
Then she comes back a bit later with that fucking locking dude, and then kind of there's a bit of Izuku Midoriya's a pretty cool guy, and then I think she snipes Tomura.
You see, personally, is that fine to where do I put her? Is that fine to put her there? I'd love to put her higher, but plot wise, I don't think she can go any higher.
Yeah. I think she gets one shot on the good guys team, and that's about it.
Yeah. I've got a very mixed opinion about Nana Shimura, because I couldn't really give a fuck about her, but then again, she plays a big part in the story.
Does play a big part.
Because she's basically the thing that links everyone together. You know what I want to know? Why the fuck is Tomura Shigaraki so low down here?
Don't know.
You see,
story-wise, season fucking 1 design for him.
I think I'm gonna have to put her...
Story-wise, I'd say bottom of A. Like,
I'll put her here.
I don't know why I said bottom of A. Yeah, she's more integral than the fucking father is, in my opinion.
The police Donnie with the fit sister. Is it Sugauchi? Is that his name?
Sugauchi. I mean,
the story could continue without him.
He was kind of a big
no, he was.
He
got screen time, but then he just kind of like
pushed off to the side.
I just feel like the story could continue without him. Like, he's not a necessary character.
Yeah.
But screen time wise, I'd probably put him.
He's this.
Do you reckon we'll put him bottom of C?
I mean, he's an organizer type of dude in the final war arc, but that's about it.
Next one, you've got Tomura's mother. I feel like you've got to put her higher because she gave birth to Tenko Shimura. But that wasn't anything to do with his rage at all because she was supportive of him.
Yeah, I'd put her lower than... Would I put her lower than his dad?
Definitely, because the only reason he's... Well, obviously there's All For One, because he's, like, the main reason why he became a big villain, but the whole reason he was pissed off and full of rage in general was because of his father being abusive. I'd say...
The only reason his father was abusive was because of Nana Shimura and all.
I'd put her bottom of B.
Alright.
Fucking Todoroki's brother. I feel like he's definitely got to go higher than Fuyumi. Bottom of D.
Pretty just kind of there. Yeah.
Monoma, I hate the character, but he plays a big part in the final.
I fucking despise Monoma with every ounce of my fucking being.
I feel like just because of the part he plays, we've got to put him like
he plays a really big part, so I'd put him at least in A.
Yeah, I'd say maybe he's even.
I'd put him above Hawks.
Yeah,
I
want to do that. Yeah, because his quirk
is a lot more than Hawks.
I mean, obviously, with his quirk, you've got to kind of put it into perspective that him himself is a narcissistic prick, and he also has to rely on others. Because if his quirk was the only quirk in the world, he'd just be like, what's he gonna copy?
Yeah.
His quirk relies on other quirks, and that's what, like, as a character, I would put him lower. But as he's relevant to the story, you've kind of got to have him there. I mean, if it was just his relevance to the story and he was a better character, I would probably put him in S. But because of his like personality and shit like that, he can't go any higher.
His personality's like that entirely just to piss Bakugo off as well. You know.
Nejire Haru, I really want to put her high up, but story speaking.
Where's Mirio in this? He's up in fucking S, isn't he?
Yeah, he's my S. He was my SF.
I'd put her in either middle to top B.
I'd say I want to put her there. Because our quirk does play a decently big part in the Coffin in the Sky.
Where'd you put her, sorry?
Just beneath
She also gets loaded in the Coffin in the Sky.
Yeah, but so does everyone. You've
got
to
think.
Yeah, but then without Principal Nezu, there's no UA. There's no funding for anything.
Yeah.
Just absolutely ripped ass, I can't lie.
All he is.
You see, with Nezu, you've kind of got to put him high, though, because UA operates because of him. I mean, obviously there's Shiketsu and shit like that, but UA is Principal Nezu.
I mean, I suppose he does most of the fundraising and
the thinking. He does a whole lot of... a whole lot of thinking.
He does a whole lot of talking to the press as well to stop them from fucking lighting up on the school and that. I'd say B, in my opinion.
But you've got to put him A, because without him, Coffin in the Sky doesn't exist, UA doesn't exist, all the training and stuff like that, and all the teachers' funding doesn't exist. They wouldn't be teachers.
I mean, yeah, but then
you've got to think
anyone as a stand-in for Nezu. Nezu's
I get that. As a character, like in the story, you could replace him with anyone, but because he is who he is in the story, you've got to put him high, because nothing operates without him. I say...
But then realistically, you could replace him with Aizawa and nothing would change.
If you could give anyone Nezu's quirk and put him in that position in the story, and yeah, it would be no different. But then you could say that for everyone. You give fucking, I don't know, Mitsuki Midoriya's quirk. She's gonna be Midoriya's shoes. It's like you can't really take that into...
more the way the character uses it.
I say he's kind of he's the one for all rip off in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of inconsequential, but also we did get some fucking cool ass scenes because of him.
Yeah, but it's not canon. This is the only thing that's throwing us off.
Not canon.
How far away into this video? Fucking hell, we're nearly at the 2-hour mark.
I'd stick him above the fucking other nitties from the same movie. No further up than that.
What nitties?
Nearly at the 2-hour mark, and I think I've been on mute for like an hour and a half.
Two ginger kids.
Owen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you, do you know the RKO video that we've got?
Yeah.
Me and you were doing that one after Howdy Doody gets off.
So like one?
Yeah. Because that'll probably take... One will probably take up to the ending of this tier list. You know what? I'm gonna
Okay.
put him.
No, but can we do it? Can we do it?
I'm gonna put him top of F, not because I don't like the character, but because after the movie, you don't hear anything about him. Yeah, he's the
I mean,
main.
going to not like him characters. The next guy we've got to look at, he's just kind of there. Yet again, Class B member. All he does is magnetize screws and shit to him. I think.
No, it's
That was his
he's got
quirk.
a second hit thing, so like he can delay a hit but make it stronger as well, because that's what happens when. Do you know when I think it's Ochako that captures Monoma, and he turns around and goes, "Oh, I've still got something up my sleeve," and he copies his quirk and twats. Obviously, Midori had already been twatted by the bolt, and then he uses the fucking this guy's quirk to twat Midoriya again.
Mm.
But then again, as a character, the story can progress without him. He's a very forgetful character. You see,
Where
with the
did you put
next
him?
one, I'll put him basically bottom of F. Shirakumo, you've got to think of the character. You've got to think of how he built up Aizawa. Because obviously, Present Mic didn't really change much, but Shirakumo played a big part in Aizawa's life.
I'd also say he played a decent part in fucking.
Now, because Present Mic was always energetic and stuff like that, and he already had the plans for what he wanted to do. But Shirakumo was the one that got Aizawa involved, and then emotionally involved as well. And of course, you've also got to think he's also the body for Kurogiri.
I'd put him above Nejire.
Yeah, I agree with that. Ochako Uraraka. You see,
I mean, Ochako's the main character.
she is
one
a
of the
side.
original
She
big
is a
three
side
of Class
main.
B, in my opinion.
But in my opinion, I don't really fuck with her.
I mean, she's a massive part.
She's a massive part of Deku's development.
She's a massive part of Toga's part.
And yeah, of course, you cannot really put Toga. I'd say
above Toga.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
Because the story can progress without her, but it also won't be the same.
Yeah. Like Kaichizaki, he got an arc to himself. He goes quite high. I'd say middle to top of A.
Yeah. Personally, I really like Kaichizaki. I'm going to put him.
I don't fuck with what he did, but he's.
I don't fuck with what he did. I want to put him here above Hawks. I know he's only in one arc, but the whole arc is saving Eri from him. Without him,
technically, he's also in the Vigilante arc, but that's just a fucking whinge about.
That's just a whinge about Pop. What is her name? She's from the Wild Pussycats.
That one is the fucking
Pixie Bob. Pixie Bob, that's her name.
Yeah, that one.
I really like her. What is that quirk? I'm gonna find that out.
Look at Wild Pussycats. This is the four of them, the dude one, and then the three lasses.
The Pixie Bob's quirk. Not interested. Oh, so hers is the Earth Floor one, so what's Mandalay's? Oh, Mandalay's is the one where she can speak in your head.
Yeah, she can speak to the people.
Yeah, she can speak to the people. Yeah, I'd say she plays a big part in
Pixie Bob.
I'd say we've got to put her with Mandalay.
I'd say we'll put her with Mandalay. And then if we go with the other one, the other lass in the Wild Pussycats, because she's not actually that far away from us.
Ragdoll.
Her
quirk plays a massive part for All for One.
So yeah, it plays a bigger, yeah.
So I'd say because of our quirk, we've got to put her really high. Like I'd say A tier.
Yeah.
You reckon there? Maybe. You know, the only thing that's conflicting is Midoriya is Inko's son, but you could give that role to anyone and still get the same result, of course. And personally, I know we're going off of a plot relevance thing, but personally, I really don't fucking like her. Do you reckon
a bit
that?
too whiny.
Where do you reckon? Above or?
I'd say above Ingo,
Yeah.
personally.
The I'll beat you to your mum, I don't know you girl.
I mean, she serves zero plot relevance.
I
think she shoots at horns.
I can put her like here, maybe actually probably below. No, not E. Put her there. Present Mike. You see, I don't like Present Mike, but he plays a big part. So you know what? I'm gonna let you do the talking for Present Mike.
So Mike, he's not as big as part of as Aizawa. I mean, he doesn't realistically do all that much. I mean, he's the announcer for UA. He reads out what everyone's quirk is during the side parts. That's probably why.
He's just a narrator.
He's a narrator, and he plays a bit of a part in the final one. Tells fucking Shota to get rid of fucking Kirigiri because they don't know when he's going to turn back into Kirigiri, and that's about it.
I feel like we've got to put him C, like somewhere in like.
I'd say B, but I'd say like lower end B, like above David Shield and Lady Nagant, but like below Sarah in my opinion.
You really want to put? Yeah, fair enough.
Redestro. He's still a part of the story.
I don't really have an opinion on Redestro. He's kind of there during My Villain Academia, and he just ceases to exist. Really.
He dies.
No, he doesn't die. He doesn't die. For one
arm, does he not? I could have sworn he got slimed out.
Watch. I'm not going to be able to spell this right. Yeah, he doesn't die. He's defeated.
Oh, yeah, he got stuck in the fucking prison.
Yeah, so he doesn't die. But I feel like without him, the story becomes a lot smaller because it's most of his men that work for Shigaraki at the end of it. So I feel like we have got to put him high, like around
B.
Either.
Say B.
Do you reckon that? Maybe.
I'd say above Nejire, but below fucking Shirikumo.
Shirikumo, yeah. Recovery Girl.
I mean, if it weren't for her, Deku wouldn't have any limbs left, but...
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. She plays a big part at the start of the series, but then as he learns to control his quirks, she's non-existent. You see her again. You see her at the end when fucking Gran Torino and her are just biddies on walking sticks. I say it depends on...
I'd put her in C.
I want to put her...
mid-tier C.
Here.
Because, like I said...
Nah. I want to put
her like I say, if it weren't for her, Deku would have, like, no limbs left because he would have shot at them all.
Yeah, but then as the story progresses, she has no use in the story. Obviously, she probably helps other people, but in the actual story that we see, you don't see her. After season 4, she doesn't show up. She
don't even know who this next one is.
She's the fucking spooky ghost Donnie thing. Our quirk's called Poltergeist, and I only remember that because of Phasmophobia. Yet again, I feel like I am going to put her at the top because I like her character design, but she just goes with the rest of our classmates.
Yeah.
Todoroki's mother, I feel like we've got to put her high because of her relevance.
I'd put her in top of B, personally.
Above Gigantomachia?
Ranks highly with all the Todorokis as well.
I reckon very top of B.
Yeah.
Because without her, you don't get Dabi. Obviously, you get Endeavour, but you don't get any of the rest of the Todorokis. Fucking... Sugarman, I don't even remember his real name. You got the black man next, the one that goes, "I've already recognized Deku as a hero," and then gets stabbed by Toga. what do you see? I really want to lump him in with the Class B lot, because the story progresses without him. You don't notice he's there half the time. I'd say for screen time, you've got to put him. You've got to put him around here. Sado, is that his name? Sado.
Might be
something like that. This guy, he gets stabbed by Toga. Complains a bit in the fucking meeting in season 4. Says he recognises Deku as a hero. His missus is fit. His baby's chopped. There's not much else I can really say.
No, to be fair, he's a decent part of fucking the Shiseki raid there, because doesn't he like lock the mansion to stop it wobbling everywhere?
Yes, he does.
So I'd put him at least in C from that.
Nah, because that's the only part he plays.
How about B behind fucking Best Jeanist? Not B, D, sorry.
There. Yeah. And I feel like Kami plays more of a part.
Nah, not really, because
you've got to think of screen time as well, though.
Yeah. He has more screen time, doesn't he?
No, not than Kami.
No, because technically, yeah. He appears at 3 times. He appears at like 2.
I feel like with him, the story can progress without him, even in the movie. Of course, he's like, he takes off with a suitcase. His bird does a bit of talking.
And then he kind of saves the day by going in and doing the thing with the computer, while Deku does a bit of punching and kicking.
Yeah, I can't lie, I want to put him there.
I'd put him at the bottom of F to be... No, not the bottom of F,
because that's reserved. You know what I was really tempted to do? Put even like below don't remember, just put a fucking category for Mineta. Just don't like it. Fucking the dragon Ryukyu or something.
She's decent of a character. I mean, she shows up to do a bit of helping. And
yeah, she does. She gets a canny bit of screen time. I'd say.
She does quite a lot of helping.
Below Best Gina, but above Kami.
I mean, she's yeah.
She's the one that sips the tea and gets IQ, depending on the tea leaves that are in the tea that she drinks. I don't know why. I know the specifics to her quirk, but I don't know who. I don't know who she is.
Up during the licensing exam once,
and then tries to to baffle fucking Yaoyorozu,
Momo and Jiro, and they just don't have it. I reckon she can go just above Mineta, personally, because she just shows up for like 10 minutes. But also, Mineta's a fucking pervert, so he can go to the bottom.
The guy that can turn people into meatballs.
He shows up to turn back, go into Meat Girl. He
gets a lot of screen time, but I want to put him with Mineta because he's boring. Because I hate him.
I'd have put him above the fucking last though, because he gets a bit more screen time there.
Yeah, fair point. You've got the seal.
Disgusting.
The seal guy.
He's a decent part in Sue and
but
Chaco's journey, I think, but that's about it.
He has a really high part in developing Sue.
What you've got to think of for Sue's work experience, it's not canon. They made it for the anime.
Did they?
Yeah, it says at the end it says at the end of Deku's work experience after the fuck up stain that this is an anime only. They literally Suyu Asui specifies that in the credits.
No, I get that, but at the same time, that part of it.
And again, there's also the trigger thing on the boats. That is canon. I feel like you've got to put
B, personally. Shows up in the anime.
B? Do you just say B?
A.
Oh, A.
Like EA Sports Group.
I'm gonna put
above Jiro's parents.
I'm gonna put him here.
Alright.
Because he does get a lot of screen time.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Next person.
She's one of the recommendation ones that can split her body into 50 parts. But she doesn't really
for
get
some
much
reason,
screen
she's got
time.
a lot of curves. But then, yeah, she shows up in like one arc. No, she shows up in the final war as well, and throws that part at an awful one, and that's about it.
I want to say bottom of D.
Yeah.
Because I feel like she serves more purpose. No. Yeah.
I'd have put her above Bubble Girl, personally. Yeah, no. I'll put her there.
Actually, you know what? I want to swap. I want to do that. Because she's glazed by Class 1B. She's like there.
Yeah.
Deku Bakugo Todoroki sort of thing.
I personally quite like her design as well.
Yeah. He is literally made to counter Dark Shadow and then didn't counter Dark Shadow.
Yes, so he can go pretty much straight.
He can go with
the rest of his
He's also obsessed with the Mushroom Girl.
You see, Shinzo was going to be my SS. I really want to put him high. But
I mean, to be fair, he does need to go high because he does play a big
serves
part.
a lot of plot relevance. And of course, if it wasn't for him, you've got to think, how would they have tricked All For One into actually being where they wanted him? Because you had Aoyama, but without the brainwashing, All For One would have been able to tell it was a lie, and then, you know.
Yeah. Shall we put him between La Brava and Banjo?
You know, yeah, I feel like he should go higher than Gentle Criminal, though. Because he plays... He plays a more important... Because you've got to think, Gentle Criminal stepped in of his own accord, while Shinzo was a detrimental part of the plan.
That's the thing, though. I like Gentle Criminals. I think Gentle Criminal has better character development, personally.
Yeah, I get but then again, you've also got to think of Shinzo's character development. The fact that he was basically just like an emo kid that didn't really care about anyone, just wanted to be a hero, and then fleshed out by the end of the story, he just fucked with everyone.
Still think
that and
you know what, should we put him in between Gentle and La Brava?
You know what, yes. Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't even think of that because I kind of take them as two peas in the pod, but then again, Gentle does serve more of a purpose than La Brava does.
Yeah.
Because she might have been able to stop that. She might have been able to stop that guy's advances on the coffin in the sky, but it wouldn't have mattered if Gentle didn't keep it in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Right, Owen, you needed. Todoroki's up. Shoto Todoroki this time.
You have to make it the big three, bro. Has to go S.
He's got to go S.
He does play
has to go S.
Fights the fuck out of Dabby.
I'd say
he goes with the other two personally.
I'd say he's definitely S tier.
But
he's above Endeavour. But he doesn't go above All Might. Yeah, right there. I think that's perfect for him. Because, yeah, he's part of the main three in it. But you've got to think the start of it, he was just some kid that didn't like his dad. He was stubborn. And then, of course, obviously you've got to think of his character development and the role he plays in the story. So I feel like that's the perfect spot. Because his role in the story means more than Endeavour's, but not more than All Might. Because without All Might, he doesn't exist. Obviously, without Endeavour, he doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But Shoto was created to be better than All Might. Without All Might, he's not born. But then, of course, I feel like he plays more of a role in the story than Endeavour.
He plays quite a lot more than Endeavour. I mean, he pretty much single-handedly first-hand defeats the first phase of Dabby.
Yeah.
I mean, the second phase, he had to get help from his entire family, but that was because he was literally about to fucking blow up.
Next one. This is the one that goes with the seal. The one...
Yeah.
That's not the turtleneck one. Really no, that's the turtleneck one. That's the one that can sense high frequencies, isn't it?
All she really does is do a bit of yap with Sue and that, though.
I think you've got I think it's kind of... you've kind of got to put her with the
say
seal.
put her-
Where did I put the seal?
Yeah, but I'd put her above the seal guy. He's in.
Yeah, because his quirk kind of means nothing without her quirk. Where did I put the seal? Oh, there he is.
He's an 8.
Night Eye, I feel like we've got to put
Night
high up.
Eye,
I know he
quite high.
dies quite quickly, but he was also All Might's sidekick. He
was a massive instigator for like half of the shit now.
Yeah. And he led the Chisaki raid. I'd say he's got to go somewhere in A. Maybe he's even S.
I'd say put him just above
you've got
Chisaki personally.
You see, I want to put him in S because of his involvement with All Might before the story takes place, but then again, you've also got to think we're kind of basing this off the story itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, yeah, I'll fuck with
he
that.
tells fucking Deku that fucking All Might's supposed to die, and then fucking Deku says he'll smash that future, gets a bunch of motivation.
As much as I'd want to, I don't think you can put him higher than Monoma, because without Monoma, the final battle is, you're cooked. You need the portal quirk, and you need the erasure quirk, and of course, because Aizawa lost his eye, his quirk is basically fading with him. You've got... I can't remember his name, but he's the one that can... Basically got aimbot, and...
Yeah.
Fucking Hagakure calls him a perv.
I think he's the only thing I can really remember about him though is the fact he shows up in an interview about Lady Nagant and does a bit of fucking dick sucking about her. If it weren't like she can shoot quite well, which is pretty cool, and that's about it.
I feel like we've got
the fucking parents.
I feel like he's got to go here.
Alright, I'll fuck that.
Spinner. I don't really have an opinion on Spinner. I get that he was Tomura Shigaraki's best mate.
Yeah, he was Tomura's best mate. He's like one of the sole survivors of the League of... I think he is the sole survivor of the League of
Mr.
Villains,
Compress is still alive.
Ah, right.
And, Dabi obviously dies later on, but he survives the whole fight thing by life support. I'd say...
But also he got like a whole mini arc to himself, which is definitely more than Mr. Cumbreast Scott. So
why did you have to call him Mr. Cumbreast? Yeah, I agree with that. Stain. I feel like we've got to put Stain...
Stain goes really high. I mean, he drives All Might as a massive fight.
You see,
inspired Toga and
I really want to put him higher than that. But then you've also got to think of... Because from the story point of view...
for All Might, he's driving force for fucking Spinner, he's a driving force for Tomura.
Yeah, but you can't really
put him... He's a driving force for a lot of people.
I know he's a driving force, but you can't really put him higher than Mei Hatsume, because, without her, Deku can't fight past 5%. He can control 5%.
No, past 8%.
Hatsume needs to be higher, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I feel like she's got to be, in my opinion, here. But then I feel like Eri's also got to go there.
Yeah.
And then you can put Stain above Gentle Criminal. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Tamaki Yamajiki. Obviously, he's part of the big three and he helps a lot with Kirishima. But other than that,
but he just
I like his character, but he just wants to go home. And he just has to see everyone as potatoes. I feel like because of his involvement, we'll put him...
I.E. maybe D?
I feel like he's got to go with Nejire.
Where's Nejire again?
B. Like high B. But then again, I also feel like he's got to go...
I'd put him below Denki, personally.
I feel like we've got
below
to put him.
Denki and Dark Shadow.
I feel like we've got to put him below present.
Below Sarah and Peasant.
I feel like he's got. I think that's where he's got to go.
See, I would have put him below Lady.
Nah, because Lady Nagant doesn't play as much of a role as Amajiki does.
Yeah, fair
in
enough.
my opinion.
I'll
this guy.
I'll put him above present.
I like his character, but he is literally unneeded to the story, so I'm gonna put him there. You know what? No, I'm gonna. I'm gonna put him. He gets more screen time than the Chief, so I'm gonna put him there. Turtleneck girl.
Turtleneck. She does absolutely fuck all. She shows up in a couple of episodes as a bit of comedic relief, in my opinion.
I'm gonna put her there. Only for
work is she can fold her neck in.
I know her quirk, but she gets more screen time than the poltergeist Donnie, because she's also at the start of the Vigilante arc when he turns up to fight Muscular.
Mm-hmm.
Tensei Ide. I want to do Ida first because we've got to explain Ida.
Yeah.
For Tensei to be relevant. But then again,
Ida, he's the goat. He needs to go top of S tier. He's better than everyone.
No, he's not going top of S tier, but I am going to put him in S tier. I'd
put him with Bakugo personally.
See, I wouldn't.
Or with Todoroki at least.
Yeah, again, I don't think I would. Because you've got to think
he's a big part of a lot
he's a
of people's
big
journeys,
part.
though.
Obviously he's the class rep and stuff like that. But on the grand scheme of things, you've got to think of what he did in the story. Of course, he got Todoroki to Toya, but you've got to also think Todoroki could have got to Toya by himself. Obviously, he would have wasted energy, which is why Tenya Ida did it for him. But Todoroki could have made it by himself with either side of his quirk.
Well, there's also the fact that without him, a lot of stuff with Stain wouldn't have happened as well, though. Deku wouldn't have fought Stain.
But
Stain wouldn't end up in fucking capture, which means he wouldn't have probably wouldn't have.
But I feel like you can't put him higher than Stain.
Probably wouldn't have joined.
You can't put him higher than Stain because the amount of. I want to put him, but he definitely goes above Shinzo, above Gentle Criminal. I feel like that's where he goes. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Because then they get. Fuck it.
He's a massive part of a lot of people's developments.
Yeah, and the more I think about it, Todoroki goes before him, but I feel like he does more than Endeavor. But
yeah.
But this is coming from Deku's. You've got to think of Deku's perspective for where Tenya Ida is.
Wow.
But then for this, you've also from Tenya Ida. If we're going from Tenya Ida's perspective, then you've got to put Tensei higher than him because he's literally just wants to be a copy of Tensei. But I feel like story-wise, you could have. God, this is going to contradict his spot. I'm going to put him.
See, if we're going off vigilantes, I'd put him quite high. But
yeah,
he doesn't really play much of a part in fucking actual My Hero.
I'm gonna put him here. Just bottom of A, but obviously A is still good.
Yeah. I mean, he gives
the metal Tetsu, bro.
He's cool. He shows up a few times. Doesn't do much. He's basically just.
He's a copy of Kirishima, but Kirishima does it better. So I'm gonna put him higher than E, because he does play a bit more of a part. But I'd say bottom of D, because of course,
yeah.
Fucking Todoroki's brother plays a big part in Endeavor's character development.
13. Or not 13.
You've got to think of the
18,
US.
isn't
No, it is 13.
Oh, is it? Alright. Well,
1
she's
minute, I'll
a
find
part in
out.
the USJ, but all she really does is get tricked into fucking sucking her own back away.
I've just came up with it. I've just put the fucking face reveal there just to make sure it's definitely the same person. USJ, she's important because she helps, protect the students. Past that.
Not really. She gets tricked into sucking her own back away, and then she kind of.
Yeah, but then again, she also helped it. You've got to think of it from Aizawa's position, because Aizawa probably would have got fucked up even more if he was having to protect everyone before All Might showed up.
Yeah.
While at least 13 at least attempted to protect the people at the top of the staircase.
Yeah.
So I think personally, she's got to go. Yeah, I'd probably say.
She's got more fucking relevance.
I'd probably say
Snipe.
here.
Yeah. That was his name, by the way. Snipe.
Snipe. Because she goes, Mr. Snipe. You perv. And then punches him. Why we're putting him? Because the other Wild Pussycats. I know he's like the meat. I know he's like. He's basically like the Owen of our friend group. But. What the fuck is his quirk?
What the fuck are you trying to say, you cheeky little bastard?
That he's the brick shithouse of the group, bro. But in the grand scheme of things, I feel like
he does bugger all.
Yeah. I feel like he's got to go. I think he's got to go here.
I'd say he's more important than the parents.
Who is this? He's one of the Class 1B Donnies.
Is he?
Yeah. Because he's one of the ones that goes up against Bakugo and gets low diffed.
Well, he can go at the lowest of the fucking Class 1B Donnies. In my opinion. Other than
Why did I put...
he can go higher than the... He can go higher than the fucking comic person.
We'll put him there. I think that's pretty suiting.
Yeah.
I don't remember... You know what? I'm going to have to search it up.
He's pretty important to the last few seasons for a bit, but then he kind of gets fucking negated by La Brava and never fucking shows up again. Other than to whinge. And then he gets locked up for life.
No, that's... Oh, Chikazoru. I don't know if I'm probably butchering his name to bits. But he does play a big part. I'd say he's got to go somewhere in... Does he go somewhere in A? No. I feel like he's got to go somewhere... I say somewhere in B.
B below Tamaki, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Below Mike?
Nah, I wouldn't say below Mike because he plays a massive part for the league.
Yeah.
And obviously, and you've got to think of it as well from like the world perspective of their world. He makes all the satellites that everyone uses.
Speaking of massive parts of the league, Tomura. See, Tomura, see as I rank you on this list.
Personally, I'll put him there.
See as you go way high up with Izuku Midori.
The thing is, yeah, All For One is at A, but Tomura Shigaraki... Tomura Shigaraki is the main villain for Deku. Like, you've got to think of it this way. All For One is the main villain of All Might. Tomura Shigaraki is the main villain for Deku.
Personally, then, I'd put All For One up below All Might. Because he plays a lot larger of a role than a lot of the people in A. The Dark Knights.
Basically, what you're trying to say is it's the vessel of All Might versus the vessel of All For One.
Yeah. That's exactly why I've put him higher than Bakugo, because, I mean, yeah, Bakugo kills All For One, but if you don't have Tomura Shigaraki, that's it done. Tomura Shigaraki, like, All For One's plan revolves around him.
Yeah. Next is pretty unimportant class 1A member Suyu Asui.
Suyu Asui. She does a bit of licking, grabbing with her tongue, and a bit of complaining about her name. But then again, she also plays a big part for Ochako and Toga.
Mm-hmm.
I think
when she does a bit of complaining at Toga about
I think
him.
that warrants. She's got to be somewhere. I think she's got to be higher than Togayami, because she's more relevant in the story.
I'd say below Nejire, but above Denki, personally.
Yeah.
But Denki definitely doesn't play a bigger part.
Yeah, right, yeah. Twice. As a character himself, this is what I'm thinking about. Because, it's his quirk, but it's Toga using it. And when he used the Sandman's Death Parade at the Gunga Villa raid, it didn't have as much of... Like, it had a big effect, but not as big of an effect as it did when Toga used it.
When Toga used it, though, she wouldn't have had... Because you've got to think. It was his quirk she used, but she was actually able to use it to a higher extent than Twice was, because she could use it until she ran out of blood, whilst Twice could only use it until he ran out of energy. And of course, with Twice as well, Toga.
before
I am here.
Before how do I explain it? Before he finds out that he's not a clone, he doesn't really, his quirk doesn't really mean much. But then again, they also have that, they both have that development at the same time in the story. So I feel like he's got to go...
Would you put him above Monoma? Or would you put him
below
Monoma?
I'd put him below. But then again, I think I'd put him... I think I put him there.
I'd still say he's more important than fucking Night Eye, personally.
No, because without Night Eye, you don't have... Because he was a big person... Oh, fuck, man. Yeah.
Without Twice... Yeah, because I was going to say, without Twice, then you don't have the entire end of Toga's fucking saga, because it was his friendship that caused her to go so fucking ballistic. I know she was the work study for Yaoyorozu and Kendo. But other than that, does she even appear in the story? I think she appears in the end to do some more advertising. That's about it. She can go above the Meatball Man.
Where's the Meatball Man? No, I feel like she's got more relevance than the parents, like some of the parents do. No.
She can go above the Meatball Man.
He's the teacher of class 1B. So I feel like he's got to go up high for their sake. But then again,
with most of class 1B,
yeah, that's what, because he might teach them all, but Monoma still does play a bigger part than he does. I feel like we've got to put him top of E, because without him, you don't have, the washy.
What do they even do? I don't even remember them.
Washy. They turn up at the hero charts and then cease to exist. With Yoichi, he's got to go somewhere in S.
I'd say he goes just above All For One. Yeah.
Because, he would still be a villain. Because originally, before Yoichi died, before he kills Yoichi, he was still like a prick. He still went around murking people. But he wouldn't have been such a monster if he wasn't after One For All. He would have just been like a
guy who's always tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can just go.
Yeah. He can go above Washy.
I think he goes because he gets a bit of screen time. I think you've got to put him.
Put him with Miss Joke. He gets a little bit more screen time than Miss Joke.
Miss Joke. I feel like Miss Joke's got to go higher. I think she's got to go there.
Yeah.
Because she's got a lot more relevance than a news a news producer. This is Shindo, the one that fights Muscular in the Vigilante arc. I feel like I've got to put him high up because he was relevant enough for us to remember his name and his quirk.
I'd have just put him like above Turtleneck personally.
I'd say I'd put him top of E for personal reasons, but yeah,
top of F, yeah.
Yeah, I'd put them there. Then again, I feel like these two have got more relevance than these three.
Yeah, move Turtleneck up to the top of F.
I feel like that's how it should be.
Right.
I know he's Class B, but I don't remember him. So I'm just going to put him... Yeah.
I'll put him over.
Aoyama, don't like him, but he does play a big part. Because without him, All For One doesn't know where the fuck anyone is. I feel like he's got... I feel like I've got to put him here.
Yeah, I'll put him bottom of S.
And then these two...
Don't know, and
yeah,
there's another Donnie who talks about the sports vessel.
So how would you take this then? Is there anything you'd like to switch around, or? Owen, I would like your input here, mate.
Oi, stop necking on with a piece of drywall. Get in.
I'm fine with that.
You're fine with that. Obviously, these top three aren't in order of plot relevance. They're just in order of who picked them first. So yeah, I fuck with that personally.
So yeah, like if Miracle wasn't in my top picks, I'd still put her in like a mid S personally.
Yeah.
Because she's quite integral to the Gunga Villa raid for fucking up the Dark Knight Loki.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Story,
I think if we're excluding our favourite characters, story-wise, this is pretty accurate.
Yeah.
I just thought I feel like Cementos still needs to go higher than Bakugo's dad, though.
Yeah. Also, I'd say Nezu needs to go a bit higher than Melissa Shield and fucking Inko Midoriya.
He is.
Oh, he's not for me. Some reason. Okay.
But yeah, that is our My Hero Academia tier list. Of course, there's a couple of characters missing, like Star and Stripe, a few of the Vestiges. I can't really think of anyone else that's missing. Yeah, most of they've got 2 of the Vestiges. Well, 3 if you include All Might.
Yeah. No, because they've got fucking All Might.
Oh, Banjo, so 4.
Banjo.
So you got
Nana,
All Might,
Shimura.
Banjo, Nana, Shimura, Yoichi. So yeah, 4.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm completely for Yoichi.
Yeah, well, that is our My Hero tier list. The link to it is up here. I will put it in the description if you want to go ahead and do one for yourself, or you can just search up My Hero Academia 50+ characters on TLS Maker. And yeah, I think that is it for this video. God, this is a 2.5 hour video, bro.
I've got to go and get off now. Cause
yeah.
Time for me to get on my knees to something blow, because not right now, I've got to go.
Well, I'll see everyone in the next video of the Dooder cast. Yeah, see yous.